Break free. Do it all for the one you love the most, huh? Do it all just with the spirit that sustains you, that just grows in you, that is the immortal spark of you. Break free. It's a breakout today. It's a breakout day today. Woo-hoo! Off to the races, baby. Break free of your mind. Hello, kid. Break free for all time. Break free. It's not your dime. Break free. Become one with the already broke free. Chris has already broke free. She broke free last few lifetimes ago, huh, Chris? You've been floating in the peace of your soul for so many incarnations you can't even count anymore. So, and it goes for Brooke, and it goes for Ken, and it goes for me, and it goes to every being on this planet. Born free as the wind blows, right? Just those beautiful bugle songs that just bring something to the table, that just awaken something in the heart, that everything is really super okay, that that we are born free, that we are off to the races, meaning that in all of our incarnations and all of our human doings, that we're finally getting the spirit of things and letting the spirit be the juice. Let it be the propeller. Let it be the engine driving us home back into the oneness everlasting. So I'm just so happy that you are here on this line to have that energy coursing through you, pouring through you, that engine of spirit just revving you up. Break away. Break away from your mind. Break away for all time. Break away. It's not your dime. Break away. Become one with the divine. see you guys off to the races. There you go. Hello, good morning, Lisa. You know, top of the day, it's Saturday morning. Most ordinary folks are sleeping in or whatever, and you extraordinary folks are off to the races. Thank you. Thank you for that. I feel your spirit. I feel your love. I feel the love. I feel the love awakening. Awakening. I feel your love. I feel your love. I feel your love. I feel your love. Awakening. Awakening. I feel your love. I feel your love. I feel your love. I feel your love. Awakening. Awakening. I feel your love. I feel your love. I feel your love. I feel your love. Awakening. Awakening. I feel your love. I feel your love. Awakening. Awakening. I feel your love. I feel your love. Awakening. Awakening. 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 I feel your love. I feel your love. I feel your love. Awakening. Awakening. I feel your love. I feel your love. I feel your love. I feel your love. Awakening. Awakening. I feel your love. I feel your love. Awakening. Awakening. I feel your love. I feel your love. Awakening. Awakening. I feel your love. I feel your love. Awakening. Awakening. I feel your love. Awakening. Awakening. I feel your love. Awakening. Yeah. Awakening. I feel your love. Awakening. Awakening. I feel your love. Awakening. Awakening. Well, not everyone's going to want to wake up to a song like that, right? Maybe after they get going, get going in the day, and if it's Saturday, maybe go and have a few toddies or whatever. And then they're singing like this. Or the divine person is already nipping these strong drafts of sips of breath already this morning, They have sat down and just poured their heart out to the divine. They have just sat there and just let the divine take them over. And then they forget the world. They forget all the shenanigans that go along with the world and with the mind and with the emotions and all that commotion. And they just say, this is the way to start today. We kickstart the heart, right? And thank you, Soul Rebel. I keep thanking you, because it just takes two to tango. It just takes two or more, and it attracts the loving presence like crazy, doesn't it? Just like crazy, it attracts it. And I'm so happy that you're off to the races. I really am. You don't see it. God eclipses our so-called spiritual progress. It eclipses our experiences. It eclipses that. So please say thank you to God if God gives you an experience or a green light or orange light or red light. It's all God's doing. God has a tap on you, baby. And as soon as you are just you, and the regular you that makes you an extraordinary you, because you show up time and time and again to those things that are going to perk you up. You're a percolator. Dun dun dun. One of the greatest commercials of all time. I think it was a Maxwell House commercial. It was a percolator, and it was just dropped. da 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 da. It's just percolating away. I mean, how can you forget those little jingles? How can you forget those little visuals? How can you forget anything that is worth your while, anything that sparks your heart, anything that brings some peace and comfort to your soul, anything. We just don't forget that. So we come here and we spark on up. We remember what we can remember. We hold on to what we can hold on to for throughout the day, and we celebrate, right? No good rain or shine. My voice is a little froggy because we had a band rehearsal last night. With all these young kids, basically young. I mean, their 30s maybe, and that's young. That's half my age. That's half. And so they'll staying up late is easy for them, and I'm going, really, guys, really? But you get in the swing of things. It's nice for me to hang out with those young people. And then tomorrow, I go back to, I think I'm going to be pretty regular out there at Tierra Madre. Natalie, it'd be great if someone can drive you out there, sweetheart, and we sit under the oak trees. There's nothing to do but just have a satsanga, just have fellowship of our heart, out in the country. It's kind of cool, even though it's a bit of a drive. But I met this guy last week from Namrock.com. You probably saw something I put up, Namrock.com. To me, he's a cross between Krishna Das and Eric Clapton. And if you look at his promo video, man, he's just a guy after my own heart, because he writes these ballads, he writes these rock songs, and he's singing for over 30 years to Krishna. But it's just going to be him and me. He might bring somebody from his band. I might bring Justin with my band, but it's not like formal. It's just we're gonna sit under the trees in the shade, and he'll play a Krishna tune or whatever he plays. I'll play a song. Does that sound cool? Doesn't that sound like fun? Yeah. So music, the music of the spheres, the music of the Om, the music of us off to the races, that we're breaking away. We are. And again, if it feels like a snail's pace, if it feels like you've just done a full circle and you're going the other way, hightailing it the other way, don't give that a second thought, okay? Because you have the propeller, you have the infusion, the jet propulsion of spirit behind you now, baby. I know it in my bones. I know it. You couldn't be here right now if that wasn't the truth. And we all do. So just have faith and smile. Have trust and smile because God's in charge here, right? So we are spirit driven, and soul operated. Spirit owned and soul operated. We're soul driven. We're soul driven. The soul exists us. So it's that beautiful taintless thing that sometimes we just focus on and just celebrate and snuggle in when we're not feeling so good, which is typical for this plane of existence, is not feeling so good. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we've got our 8-step program to put a step back into your life. We've got the 8-step program to put a step back into your heart. We got the best step program to put a step back into your life. We've got the 8-step program to put a step back into your heart. got the 8-step program to put a step back into your heart. We've got the 8-step life. We've got the best step program to put a step back into your heart. Awaken your soul, baby. Awaken your soul, baby. Awaken your soul, baby. Awaken your soul and become the soul hero and become a soul hero and become a soul hero. We got the 8-step program to put a step back into your life. We've got the best step program to put a step back into your heart. We've got the 8-step program to put a step back into your life. We've got the best step program to put the light back into your heart. It's a step program. The attunements of the heart, we call them, right? We used to call them the 8 enraptures of the heart. Yeah, right? The 8 inescapable ways to fall madly in love with your true self. They are actually the 8 steps of soul awakening. Get fit for the infinite you. You're off to the races, man. Are you ever getting fit for the infinite you? Awaken your soul, baby. Awaken your soul, baby. Awaken your soul, baby. Awaken your soul and become a soul hero. You know, I'm kind of locked on. You're locked on. Hello, Naya. Hello. Hello, baby Orion. Thank you for all those beautiful hearts. Thank you mostly that you are all present right now. However you slept, whatever happened, what could happen, thank you for being off to the races. Thank you for breaking free. Thank you for being free even when we don't feel free. Thank you for considering the notion of loving when you don't feel like loving. Thank you for the notion of getting some rest when you think you need to go do something and you take that nap instead. Thank you for that. And thank you for your kindnesses, mostly with yourself. When you find that you've been a little hard on yourself, you know, you've been kind of pulling yourself around needlessly. Because when you get to the other side, Spirit's going to go, well, I really am you, and you didn't really have to stress all that much. In fact, my darling, you didn't have to stress at all. Not even a tiny wee bit. We want to go wee all the way home. The big wee. We want to go wee. Don't mind me. We're going to go wee all the way home, right? in these little wee victories, these little victories of not taking ourselves too seriously. Those on the Rebel on the GitaStudy.com, we know our seventh step is all about soul magnificence, and there's just everything wonderful pouring in from our crown chakra, because the soul, the immortal soul dwells there. It just pours it in to enliven your bodily kingdom if you want to so rule your kingdom with more wisdom and more love, so you know that these truths are truth and you are absolutely amazingly wonderful. But it's the joy center. So when I get to that seventh attunement in my crown chakra, I just kind of become a laughing Buddha, because joy is laughter, right? And Yogananda said that spirit is eternal laughter, and a joyful heart is his smile, or her smile, or its smile. That source is eternal laughter, and a joyful heart is the smile of spirit. So when I kind of get here, I just start laughing, and laughing is a good thing when you find yourself stuck. Laughing in a good way at yourself, right? In the way that the joy is seeing you as joy, so it's not seeing you as wrong. It's not laughing at you. It's laughing because of you, because of who you are as joy. No, and so I just practice laughing, laughing yoga, or the laughing Buddha, but I just practice laughing, especially when like yesterday we were sorcerers in the sacred fire, right? And so if we got the fires going on, you're in the Divine Mother's womb, and then in the womb you start to realize, wow, thousands of suns and moons is blazing from this cosmic mother, where I'm just right in the center of her heart, and there's just blazing sun and moons. That's kind of our third step, the love blaster. The Krishna love blaster, but it's Divine Mother pouring through the third. And then, we got the beloved in our breath. Every breath is that beloved. So don't take your breath for granted. Just please honor every inhale of the gift of life as the one beloved coming in to love you and nurture you and give you enough air so that you can just be in this present moment, just enough so you can stay in this present moment. Then you have to exhale out to release what other stuff is going on. You see, you only have a breath is a perfect example of living in the present moment. You see, this present moment of love, breathe it in and exhale, release everything out. Done. And then we have a new moment. So that's our fourth attunement. And then we just dive into the inner worlds, dive beneath our minds, and get a blessing from the holy ones, the masters, anytime we want. And we just bow, and then they just embrace us and give us so many blessings and so many healings anytime you want it. And then we hold this space for the Niagara Falls of the Shakti, the cosmic energy pouring through our medulla, and that energy and that light at the spiritual eye, the energy and the light is really the same thing, right? And that light of the Christos and the Christ and the Krishna consciousness, that is the essence of everything. We just live in the light. We swim in the light, We dance in the light. It's the dance of the stars, right? Your soul star, my soul star, we're just dancing in the light, right? Yeah, free as birds, off to the races, man. Our souls are definitely off to the races as we break free in this incarnation. And then there's the joy, there's the laughing, there's the party, as Hafiz says. He says, what is this that I'm hearing all this joy and laughter? He says, that is the sound of a soul waking up. So when there's giggles of all of us, that is the sound of souls waking up. This joy and this laughter, remember? Source is eternal laughter. A joyful heart is a smile. And then, smoldering joy, puffed by meditation, says Yogananda, burst into immortal flames of bliss. I am thou, thou art mine. We are one. So from the joy, poof, there it goes, ablaze in the oneness bliss fire. So, one more song is a breakout song. And these are words of Yogananda. Rise above the crowd. Rise above the crowd. Let's just rise above. O Jivan Muktas, right? Rise above the three gunas. Rise above the crowd. Rise above the crowd. Rise above the crowd. Rise above. Oh, kid, I know. Release the doves and step out of the choking monotony of ordinary existence. And step out of the choking monotony. Choke. It's a choke job. It's a choke job. The monotony of ordinary existence without some kind of a breakout. You know, I gotta get out of here. There must be some way out of here. You know, some effort to get out of the choking monotony of ordinary existence. And the masters are saying that in all kinds of ways, all the time. Break free. Break free, my dear. We got you covered. We got you. We got your passport to paradise. Here, take the ticket to ride. You got a ticket to ride. You got a ticket to ride. Here it is. Here it is. Rise above the crowd. Rise above the crowd. Rise above the crowd. Rise above the crowd and step out of the choking monotony of ordinary existence. And step out of the choking monotony of ordinary existence into a finer, more colorful life of achievement. Ever new peace. Rise above the crowd. 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 Rise. Rise above the crowd, break free, and step out of the choking monotony of ordinary existence. And step out of the choking monotony of ordinary existence into a finer, more colorful life of achievement. Ever new peace, and ever new peace, and open your eyes, open them, see who you are. Who are we really? Open your heart, open it. Rise above the crowd. Rise above the crowd. Rise above the crowd. Rise above the crowd. Thanks for the hearts. And step out of the choking monotony of ordinary existence. Oh, step out of the choking monotony of ordinary existence into a finer, here we go, more colorful life of achievement and ever new peace, and ever new peace, and open your rise above the crowd, rise above the crowd, rise above the crowd, and step out of the joking monotony of ordinary existence. Step out of the joking monotony of ordinary existence into a finer, here we go, more colorful life of achievement and ever new peace and ever new peace. And open your eyes, open, see who you are, awaken your heart, feel your soul power, open your eyes and see who you are, awaken your heart, awaken your heart, and feel your soul power. I slipped off my pillow. I rocked myself right off my pillow. All right. Blessings be. Blessings be, children of the light, off to the races, breaking free. Blessings be. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Om Tat Sat, Om Tat Sat. Ooh la la, ooh la la.